I could not stand the sight of myself. I really couldn't stand the sight of myself.
At her unhealthiest, Christie Buie weighed 365 pounds. She was pre-diabetic with high blood pressure and high cholesterol.
You can't keep going the way that I was going without causing physical harm to yourself.
She wasn't afraid to fly, just embarrassed.
You know that every person that you pass by is hoping that you're not stopping to sit by them. There's a sense of shame about it. You feel guilty.
2 days before her 39th birthday, after countless other humiliations, Christie decided enough was enough. First, she cut way down on wheat and sugar, and then Christie went looking for a gym.
I was really self-conscious about my abilities, about my size, about everything.
She built up her endurance doing cardio exercises, and then found the nerve to ask a personal trainer about strength training.
I was hooked. I'm not going to be the person lifting the most in here, but I love to push against something, and that was it.
About a month after she joined Anytime Fitness in Monroe, Washington, still very self-conscious, Christie was approached by another member.
And I'm like, crap, don't walk this way. Don't walk over here. And I'm thinking if I don't acknowledge him, he'll go away.
I mean, I would stop what I'm doing, watch her, and then right before she stops, I would start, so she wouldn't see me watching.
You know, I kind of look up and think I give him a nod, he'll go away.
It was motivating for me, and I just thought I had to say something, you know.
And he's like, good job, you're in here, I've seen you in here multiple times, you're doing a great job, you're killing it. Keep going, keep your head up.
I gotta give you a hug. That's awesome.
Yeah, it meant a lot to me because it shook me out of that place where I was just anticipating judgment from everybody else. And I realized that was in me, that was in my head, and it was up to me to let it go.
We try to foster an environment of a place that we would want to come work out in.
You know, I don't think that it happens by accident that my gym just happens to be a welcoming environment.
No, I just try to make a personal connection with them and ask them to, trust us to give it a try. And I think that once they do, they'll learn for themselves that we are different.
After she started losing weight, she started gaining confidence, and she's blossomed.
If she lost 100 pounds, Christie promised herself, she'd buy a scooter.
Then I was like, screw that, man. 150 and I'm getting a motorcycle. Well, I live in the Pacific Northwest, so I always know it's gonna rain. So if I want to ride, I've got to ride in the rain.
To date, Christie has lost 175 pounds. And not only did she buy that motorcycle,
I think that the biggest thing for me is that I'll try anything now.
she also enjoys biking, running, and kayaking.
Who wouldn't want to be happier? You're happier when you can live life. You're happier when you can do stuff.
Stuff like running a 5K dressed as Batman with her brothers, Spider-Man and Flash.
I absolutely got to a healthier place.
Healthier than she's been in decades. Christie says she's not a different person. Rather, she's enhanced.
I have a new life. I really do. I have a new life. And a motorcycle.